All right, here we are, continuation of that video on the Atwood 6-gallon water heater circuit. I took a lot of this stuff off to show you. Here's the gas valve that was in here like that. Okay, just 2 screws. And remember the solenoids I was talking about? There's 2 of them. It's redundant. You can just buy these solenoids. That's up to you. This is the regulator. Okay, this is the air mixture sliding tube. Don't worry about that. I'll go over it later. There's the igniter and the ground for the igniter because it's welded right on. Right where that little spot is right there. All right. And then you got an air gap right there. This is a brand new one here. Tick, 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 tick. That's what makes it tick, 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 tick. So you got this right here goes to that. And it's hooked up to the igniter. That takes 12 volts and steps that puppy up to 12,000. All right, so we can continue on. Now, remember I was talking about like that gets mud daubers in it. You really want to clean it up good. Well, notice all that's missing. So here we go. That was up there. All right, and then I got this was on there. Yeah, see it? All right, so that's what you're looking at. So you can take this off by one little screw there and one screw hole right there. All right, right there. 1/4 inch. There's the screw there, and there's right where the ground wire goes. All right, and what's the important part is, I'm looking for it. This has the little, like it helps the flow. It backs up a little bit, keep the heat in there. So that comes off. It gives you a clear shot of cleaning that thing out. All right, put you on pause right now and get right with you. All right, here we are back again. I took these out. They're in there with little cam locks, right? See the plastic where the notches are? That'll come out of there like that. You keep turning it, come off. The spring keeps that up against. That's the water tank you see in there, right there, That's aluminum, so that it makes the temperature. How can you tell which one's right? That's the higher temperature one. Don't matter if you know Fahrenheit or Celsius. That's 82. That's the red circuit or the gas valves. And this is 60 degrees Celsius. That is your thermostat. Thermostat right there. The thermal cutoff, or what we call the brown circuit, is the thermal cutoff. It's sitting right here, and the flame comes out and melts that, poof, and it takes the logic in the board, says, you got it open, shut it down. All right, put you on pause. I'll come right back, and we're going to test this. Okay, the meter says open, because it is. These two are not connected, so I'm going to touch the alligator. Okay. It's kind of weird doing it that way. All right. There you go. And then I measure the ohm value. It's a 1/2 ohm. I'm on 200. Then I go test that. It's the same reading. So that's a good switch. Okay. Thermal switch. What makes it open? Because it's normally closed. That's when you hear the word normally, that means nothing's acting on it. Okay. So heat, where that little aluminum disc is right there, that's your brown circuit, that's your red circuit, that's your 60, that's your 82. All right, so you just learned how to test that. It's the same test on the one that's for the red circuit. It's just a hotter one. So make sure you don't get these backwards. All right. All right, then we'll put you on pause again. We're going to do a couple other little things. Okay, you're going to learn a new word, polarity. Some of these devices you have to make sure the negative's on one side and the red's on the other. This is a non-polarity device. It doesn't matter. So there's my red lead hooked up. My multimeter is showing open. That's infinity 1. And then you test your meter by touching the red and the black together. And hold on, kind of messing it up there. There you go, 0.5 again. Now we're going to test the thermal cutoff right here. Right, it was in this little sleeve. I took it out so you could see it better. And now we'll test that. And hold on there. 0.7. It was normally 0.5. So that's good. All right, so that's part of the brown circuit, remember? All right, 6-pin connector. Pin 1 is brown. Thermal cutoff. Fixed. We already did one of them. That's it. It's the 60 Celsius one. That's 82, so it's the wrong one. The 60, it's a lower temperature one. That's the one that turns on and off your gas valve. Oh, okay, I'm up to temperature. Let's say that messes up. All right, and it just stays closed, and then the tank's getting hotter and hotter. That's where this one comes into play. Okay, that's your backup safety. Red, right? Too hot, red. All right, so you learned a lot here right now. You learned how to basically take this apart right here, get this out. There's your gas valve out. Okay, and then we're going to go over this in another video. I try to keep them short for you. So what'd you learn now? You're right. You learn how to use an ohm meter again. Okay, you learn how to check your thermal cutoff, which is this little guy that was in this sleeve, right? And you also learn to do the fixed temperature and the echo switch. Echo, high temperature, the one with the bigger number on it, and the one with the lower number on it is one that controls your going on and off. Water's hot enough, shut it off. Wait a minute, this malfunctions. This gets too hot, then this turns off the gas valves. So it's a backup. It's a safety circuit. All right, so you learned how to check the whole brown circuit, the red circuit, the gas valve circuit. You're doing a good job out there. This is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Okay, so a couple different ways you can get a hold of me on the Facebook page, RV Diagnostics. Also, the YouTube channel, RV Diagnostics. And also my website, which is one-on-one with me, like right here. I'll be guiding you step by step. What I need you to do is go back to the Facebook page, RV Diagnostics, to the announcement section. You'll see plenty of people that have signed up for the website one-on-one video chat with me. I guide you step by step. And you'll see a lot of happy people. Some of these people didn't even know how to use a multimeter or what it was. They had to go get one. Now they're proficient enough to troubleshoot their own RV. Once again, this is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Don't forget the Facebook page, RV Diagnostics. The website, www.rvdiagnostics.com. That's plural, diagnostics. And there will be more videos after this, and there was some before. Thank you very much.